YouTube? It's your girl Tasty back at it again to bring some spice into your life, and today we are going to do a tea time. I have been very behind. I didn't post a video last week. School has been kicking my butt, and you know, life just got the best of me, so I took that L, but we back now. I will probably be posting 2 videos this week or sometime soon just to make up for that, because I'm sorry. But today we're going to talk about why my old bosses are suing me, so if you're interested in that, keep watching this video. Before we get into this video, I would just like to acknowledge that my background is different. I didn't really like the other one. It wasn't doing what I wanted it to do, so we're just going to switch it up until we find something that I like. That's usually how I operate, so we're just going to try that. It'll probably be different next time, knowing me, so I would love to give a huge shout out to Malcolm. Hey boo, you're a real one. He sent me these beautiful studio lights, which is why I don't look orange or yellow. I look skin tone colored, which is wonderful, and I feel like it just makes the video look a little bit more professional. Like, we're going places, we're doing things. Yes, you can't stop me. So that is it. Let's get into the video. My old bosses from this Jamaican restaurant I worked at in Montgomery tried to sue me. You're probably wondering why. I put a tea time story up 2 months ago about them getting arrested, and I didn't realize they could sue me for it, but honestly they're just being petty at this point. So hey, if you're watching this, hello. I would like to make a few things clear though. I post content that is already public unless it's my life and I can share whatever I want to share. This information was public knowledge and it was already posted on several websites and people had watched them get arrested, so it's not like I was spilling some tea that nobody knew. Like, low-key, this was some old tea, so I didn't think it was a problem. And when I make videos, I'm expressing my own opinions unless I'm reading from the post that I read it from, which was common knowledge and written by them, which I explained in the video. So everything I was saying was my opinion, and I feel like that's kind of obvious because I never said like, hey, this is fact. I just said I heard, I thought, I felt like, you know. So I was just sharing my experience about it. And you can get sued for that, I guess. So what had happened was I posted it, everything was good. I was like, okay, we got a little tea out there, you know, gotta reel y'all in with some good content and not some nonsense. And I got a call about 2 days later, and some African man was on the phone. He was like, is this Tyra Cottingham? And I was like, this is she. Like, usually people don't address me by my full name when they're asking stuff. Sorry. Usually people don't address me by my first and last name. Like, if it's something formal, like a business call or a callback for an interview, they say Miss Cottingham, and I say, yeah, that's her. But he was like, is this Tyra Cottingham? And I was like, this is she. And he's like, I'm a lawyer for your previous employer, and I'm just letting you know that you're being served. And I was like, and he was like, yes ma'am, do you know what this call is in regards to? And my stupid self is like, no, what are you talking about? He was like, you had posted some content on your private page and your bosses saw it and they're suing you for slander. And I was like, are you talking about the last video I put on my YouTube? He's like, yes, I have evidence. Like, he wasn't really trying to talk to me. I think he was just trying to intimidate me. And low-key, I was just confused. He was like, I have evidence, so everything you said is on there, and what you said wasn't true, and da-da-da-da. And I said, it was my opinion. And he goes, and you're being recorded, by the way. And I'm like, is that supposed to scare me? Like, I just put this on a social platform for anyone to see, up to millions of people to see. So it's not like I'm trying to hide anything, but okay, I'm aware of what I did when I clicked post. And he was like, so you can't hide or manipulate anything, but what you said wasn't right, and da-da-da-da, so we're suing you, a civil law actions or cease and desist. A lot of words happen. A cease and desist. They wanted me to take the video down, or they were going to sue, or they were already planning to sue. And he said, like, I'm going to send you this letter, and when you get the letter, then you'll know and you'll be served or whatever. So boom. And that happened. Low-key, I was a little freaked out. I'm like, why are you suing me? Like, you guys are possibly going to jail, prison, etc. Why are you worried about me? Especially when all of this is public knowledge and everybody that was there knows what happened. Like, it's not something you can just like keep a secret. People read things, and the people that were there saw things. So I was just like, why are you worried about me? I think you have bigger things to worry about. But, you know, that's them. They could do that. But I was low-key kind of freaked out. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get sued. Like, your girl's a little pockets a little. at the time, the pockets were a little empty. So I was just like, I can't afford a lawyer and I can't afford that. But Papa Cottingham was a lawyer for lots and lots of years before he changed and transferred into a new job. And so I was like, Daddy, I'm being sued, Daddy. I didn't even do nothing. And I'm sure he was probably like, oh Lord, what is it now? Like every time I come to him, we be talking like cool and everything. Like I don't just go to my parents for stuff, but it's like 1 out of every 3 times I have a conversation with my parents, it's usually something that's like a little crazy. Like I'm gonna shave my head, I'm gonna pierce my nose, I'm gonna tattoo this, I'm gonna get a snake, I'm gonna get a dog, I'm moving across the country. Like, because I just like run my ideas past them. So if they think there's something wrong with it, they can be like, all right, check this out first and then get back to us. And usually I do, and I'm like, all right, we gotta revise the plan a little bit. But I told him, and he didn't even flinch. He was like, okay, what happened? I told him, and he was like, all right, well, did you say any of it was fact? And I said, no, I didn't. He's like, okay, so they're basically doing this to intimidate you. He's like, in my professional opinion, they're doing this as a scare tactic, so you take it down so they can't have anything negative about them up on the site or up on online. So I was like, okay, but like if you watch the video, I said nothing but good things about them before I just told you what I thought had happened. So I was like, what is the issue? Like I said, it was a great place to work. I loved working there. I love the tips. I love the customers, and I love my bosses, but this is what happened. I mean, if you didn't want me to talk about it, don't supposedly go sell drugs and cocaine and have gun charges and all this other stuff and money laundering. That's not me. You did that. I just talked about it. So yes, they sued me, and I haven't actually received any official notarized information from their lawyer, even though they have my address and my name and my number. And he had confirmed all of this while I was on the phone with him, and I was like, yep, that's correct. And I never agreed to take the video down. I did take it down for a day just to go through everything to make sure that what I had said wasn't like misleading as a fact. It was just opinion, which I feel like anybody with decent IQ can figure out. But anyway, yes, they tried to sue me and then didn't follow up on it. So I'm guessing it was just a scare tactic, but baby, what you didn't know is that's just more content. And so, I mean, if they try to sue me for this video, I'll tell y'all again too, but that's about it. But honestly, at that moment in time, my heart was like, oh my god, I'm getting sued, what am I gonna do? Y'all know that SpongeBob meme where he's like, that's what I was doing. I was like, oh my god, I'm getting sued. But honestly, low-key, like, I was really bummed about it for a second. I'm like, should I even keep doing this if people are just gonna sue me for stupid stuff? But honestly, that kind of made me like more encouraged to do it. I was like, dang, I'm kind of doing something right, because obviously the way I presented that video and obviously the amount of people that saw it seemed like a concern for them. I think they should be worried about other things, but that's them, and I'm not going to say anything negative about that. I'm just telling you how I feel. Again, not fact, opinion. Well, it's a fact that they tried to sue me and they had a lawyer call me or pretended to sue me or whatever, but here we are, still making content. So I wonder if they're going to send it now, because I'm sure the people that follow me told them like, hey, have you seen this video? So I wonder if they're going to watch this and actually go through with it. And if they do, you know, but until then, and that's not a threat, it's just like I'm not going to, you know, walk on glass when all that information was public and I didn't share that information in a nasty way. So here we are. But anyway, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'm so sorry that I didn't post anything last week, if you care. But I'm going to probably be doing some more room tours before I leave, because I go back to school in like a month, and a few shopping hauls, because almost all the clothes behind me are new, and well, most of them. But I'm gonna show y'all what that looks like, especially since your girl is on her bald-headed, you know the rest of those lyrics, I mess with you, but bald-headed. Anyway, so we'll have a video for that and a few other things coming out, but I'm super excited. And now that I have these lights, I feel like I'm a professional, so I'm just gonna record all the damn time. So but yeah, if you guys have anything else you want to see or any other questions, comments, concerns, let me know. I'm definitely going back to school and getting food from there. I don't care. They can stay mad. I'm hungry and I like Jamaican food. Too bad. But yes. Anyway, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and turn that bell notification on so you can see when I post more videos. Because obviously, you know, the consistency was a little low, but here we are. So yeah, do that. But as always, be blessed, and I will see you in the next video. Okay? Alright. Bye.